Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I think we are set. Welcome, welcome. Let's get rid of this and this and this. Here we go. Welcome to the stream. Let's make a little bit of music in the background. I don't know how loud we can go, honestly. I hope this will be all right. We will check on that, and then we will soon start today with a run counter. First time. I hope I press the right buttons to get to the next run. I want to see how fast we go, how many runs we do. So let me see. 1 second. Yeah, let's tune the music a little bit down a notch. This should be all right. Maybe I need to speak louder. Okay, so we are level 89. Let's go into the game. Do a little bit of audio tuning here. I hope this works. If not, let me know in the chat, please. Let's get over the gear. We are running full Natalias with an F rune in the weapon, perfect topaz in the helmet, not the best roll on the helmet, but it's what we have. Perfect topazes in the armor, Atma Scarab for the amp damage proc, a rhyme in a bone shield, Natalia's boots with decent rolls, a rare ring with resistances, min damage life, Tarasha's belt, a little bit of magic find here, Raven Frost with pretty nice stats. It's almost perfect, and I got this for a pole rune, which was nice. And laying of hands, of course. Let's get these charms in. Resistance charms, magic find charms, life charms, faster run walk attack rating. I mean, I don't know why I keep that, to be honest. Geats, more attack rating, fast hit recovery. Let's check on our fast hit recovery real quick while I open this advanced stats for you to see as well. We have only 10%, which is very, very poor. Let's see if it even does anything for us. Assassin, fast hit recovery. I mean, it starts at 7 for the 8 frames, 15 for 7. So it's okay. It's okay. Other than that, we have 201% magic find, 175 extra gold for monsters, reduce all vendor prices, faster run walk, ignores target defense, minus 25% target defense, 550% damage to demons, which is especially great against the Travincal. Cannot be frozen, 14/14 life and mana stone, and a whooping 30% damage reduced. Also magic damage reduced by 19. Don't disregard this stat. It's really, really helpful against something like the Hydras, because they do, like, for example, if they do 100 damage per firebolt, which is in quick succession, then now they only do 81 per firebolt. So this is really, really great. As for the talents, we have 1 into Dragonfly to move around a bit. We have 11 to Claw Mastery to reach 20% chance of critical strike. We have 18 into Venom. Cloak of Shadows, very important. We have 1 point in weapon block if you later want to switch to dual claw spec. Sorry. And of course 20 blade sentinel, 20 blade free, and 20 blade shield. As for these stats, too much strength, but we needed that until we can get ourselves a torch and an Annie. A lot of dexterity to reach max block and more attack rating, and the rest into vitality. We also on the offhand have a nice CTA with 5, 6, 4, so sweet, and a monarch spirit shield for the +2 to skills. And with that being said, let's do a warm-up run, and after that we start the run counter. So we buff ourselves up, and let it go. So sometimes there is a unique right outside, so we kill that really quick. And I also already used Cloak of Shadows, unfortunately, which makes this part a bit trickier. As you can see, we can just stand there, throw our Blade Furies, and just be fine. Sometimes I like to throw in a Blade Sentinel as well, because it's nice to have this initial damage to get them into hit recovery. And there we go. There's our warm-up run. And let's go by pushing on the Hell button. I will start run timer. And let's go. Run number 1. I give you a 3 self buffs and also CTA. So sometimes it takes a little bit to start walking. We have decent life with CTA. Only thing we need to worry about is a conviction aura mixed with something cold lightning enchanted. But for the most part, as you can see, these mobs don't pose any risk. Oh my god. When they are hiding behind the pillar, it's very unfortunate, of course. So nothing here, and let's LQ this. So 53 seconds, which is a very nice time. Let's see if we can average that out. Of course, we do have, like, if we find something, we ID it. This all costs us some time. So there's nothing interesting dropping, then we should like have very fast times. And there's the conviction aura. Let's quickly kill that. I don't know if I want to even... I think I'm not picking up the gems anymore. I have so many in my stash. And we want to be fast and efficient here. Seems to be nothing here. Let's drop that and we're out of here. It's almost like the loading times are, yeah, the ones that, the parts that take the most time.
Hello.
What am I doing? I was confused for a second. We don't have anything to sell here. So let's go. Also, if you followed my highlights from the first days, I ditched the Shadow Master because sometimes the Shadow Master is converting the council, which can be very annoying, and I don't need him anymore to tank for me. Ooh, a blue Monarch shield. Never know, could be a J mod. Rare ring, large charm. Let's not pick up the large charm. And alt Q it. There you go. 56 was the slowest run. Only 3 runs in.
Yes.
Ooh, so close. And then again, not close at all. A Mechanics Monarch. So there is this one blue Monarch that is a Jeweler's Monarch of Deflection, which means it has 4 open sockets and increased block chance, which is like super rare and also super good for like Javazons that put in 4 lightning facets in it. And people pay like ridiculous prices for that. So pick up your blue monarchs, even if it's a small chance. Also, I could have picked up the war javelin there. But I'm kind of all about that speed right now. Wow, this run took us 1 minute 4 seconds. What is happening? Also, again, identifying things with the controller takes some time, so... Could run keyboard and mouse, but I don't have that much practice with it. In terms of using Blade Fury, because it can be a bit iffy at times. Like, a Blade Fury then stops casting, and as you can see with controller, I can just stand here and just fire up on anything for the most part. Let's take the ring. Get it together, man. This assassin is like Doesn't even let us hear the beautiful music. Maybe I should just run up to Kane, identify and check later. I'm not sure. I still need to optimize in terms of time. And it might sound silly, like, oh, what's another 2 seconds? But if you are doing like 200 runs, then 2 seconds are 400 seconds, which is like 6 minutes, right? I hope I did that right in my head. There must be someone else here. Also, we will have some runs where there's one physical immune, which takes longer, especially if Atmos decides to not proc at all. This might be a good time to get to Ormus, because we have some stuff here. Nope. Nope. Super nope. Also, I mustn't forget to buff myself with CTA. Maybe not like dependent on it, but it is nice and keeps us a lot safer against like something like Might Aura with Cursed and stuff. Hey, a Shaco, but it's blue. Let's go, let's go. 54 seconds in the last run. Still have the 51 seconds on the fastest time though. I don't know if we can beat 50 seconds. No, why am I walking? Let's go, let's go, let's go. And there's the Atmos proc. I mean, if they all clump together and we get the sweet, sweet Atmos proc, then I guess we have a very, very fast run. Scissor Squad, let's take that with us. Grim Shield, no thank you. Oh, this one was fast. 48 seconds, here we go, here we go. Sub 50, ladies and gentlemen. And they say Blade Fury is C tier. No thank you, sir. We don't even have like high-end gear. I mean, we have a full Natalia set, which is considered garbage. But it's not. Ooh, I do want to take that Mithril coil though. And there's the Conviction Aura. But we can tank through that. Is there someone else there? I don't think so. Sometimes I'm confused on how much council members there really are.
Not in town.
Yes.
Nice thing is we are still getting XP for that. So we're also leveling up. So Yeah, this is the part where... Do I want to kill that unique? It's even 2 here. I guess I do, right? Adds to the run timer though, but it's fine. Legendary Mallet could have been unique though. I hate those Night Lords. They follow us up here. Another Ord Rune. That's where I remember I want to take a Ord Rune because I don't have any more. So let's take that. Okay. Yeah, so the last run took us like an extra 10 to 20 seconds. Which I guess is totally fine. It's not bad. This will average out like, guess at like around 1 minute. This run will take us a few more seconds too because we sold some stuff. Yeah, this is the game. This is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Hey Icky, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a great day. Or morning, or I don't know where you're tuning in from. Yes, come to me. One by one. Ooh, the fresher though. Would love some Reaper's Toll, to be honest. I mean, so far I'm not running a Mercenary because he's just dying to the Hydras. But I guess something with Reaper's Toll and like Guardian Angel, I guess, to boost up the fire res would be very nice. So I don't have to rely on Atmas as much to get rid of physical immunities. Oh, Icky, you're from Peru? Nice. 11 AM. Yeah, here it's 6 PM in Germany. So I'm pretty beat from my first day at work. I have a new job now. But I wanted to test out this run counter and yeah, just live stream a bit. I might only be doing 100 runs for now and take a small break, get some rest, maybe some more later. Hey Kyle Siegel, nice to see you. Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. Although now, as you can see, this is a physical immune and we can stand here casting Blade Fury. And there's the proc from Atma, so it takes a little bit more time. We will see that in the run counter. But yeah, I don't have like much comparison, so I'd love some input on how fast other builds run it. But I think so too, that it's a very, very fast run. on average. Like, if we have to compete with barbarians, or with barbarians who can item find, so that means they have like 50 to 70% more drops and need less runs, but need maybe 50 to 70% more time to run it, then we are in a pretty good spot. Let me see. We will see. So how is your ladder experience, V? I'm playing Poison Javazon, been farming Pit. Got pretty lucky from Titans already. Wow, that's huge, man. Finding like the weapon that you need on that specific character that you are playing is so good. Congratulations, man. It's so funny. I found Natalia's boots and helmet, but only after I already bought them from someone. Oh well, I mean, happens, right? The Titans is a really huge find. It boosts up your damage significantly.
Yes.
Hope you're having fun with the Poison Javazon. It was a really nice build that I tried in patch 2.4. I don't know if you watched the videos, but you can also do Travincal if you have like the Valkyrie and maybe Decoy up, because it's a huge tank. Taleb, there's your stealth right there. Come on, don't move around so much. Just approach me and be done with it. Oh, there. Sometimes it's hard to see those in the corner, which is unfortunate. I do want to drink something. So are you liking the Poison Javazon? Farming pits with it, huh?
Good day.
That's great. Toss this. Yay, here's our faster hit recovery. And I do wanna get rid of something else though. Let's toss this. I mean, I wanna keep it because I like the dual elements damage, but I also don't want to clutter up my inventory. I want at least space for like a Thrasher to pick up like the biggest item possible. Oh. Did I not buff myself with CTA for like the last 10 runs or so? Could be, could be. As I said, I sometimes like... Oh, there's your Aldo's rhythm, I guess. I don't know. If anybody needs that... Kyle Siegel. I'm loving the build. My luck's so strong. I normally would play lightning, but burn out on it. Yeah, I get that. It's nice to play something new, something fresh. Yeah, I'm reopen socket. I mean, I don't wanna sell it, but I can give that away, I guess. I'm glad you're having fun with it. That's the beauty of it, right? Playing something. Wow, fanaticism and might. These guys really wanna kill me, huh? Unique mask. Don't need that. Plated belts. It's Saigons. Ooh, physical immune, huh? Yeah, there's the proc. And the no drop. Son of a gun. We are on run 20. 20 minutes in. Seems okay. Yeah, like for Travincal, if you are on a budget, I mean, I ran this myself with the Blade Fury Assassin on the first and second day of ladder with the Shadow Master also being able to tank everything. The Valkyrie is great as well. Like super. I have heard that you can even beat the game with it, but you need patience, of course, because the damage might not be too high. And I'm curious on like if the Shadow Master is able to, because the Shadow Master's damage is not bad at all. Since the rework of martial arts. How much MF do I have? I have 201% magic find. Here it is in the middle of the screen, 201%. We have perfect topazes in our Natalia's 3 open socket armor. We have 1 perfect topaz in our helmet. We have a Tarashas. Well, I say we, I don't know, it's like a habit. Also, I do have Tarashas belt, 14% MF there. And I also found a Geats yesterday with 35% MF on it. Yeah, 200%. You really start to see the difference here in Travincal as well. Like in the beginning where I had only 25 from my Rhyme Shield, I almost only saw like blue drops here, and now there's more rare drops, for example, and uniques and set drops. You really see the difference. And like after 250% magic find, the diminishing returns really kick in. So 200 to 250. I wanna get to 250. I could, I mean not right now, but later I could east my weapon to get 30 more. But I kind of like the F rune in it for minus target defense. Also, I want a nasal ring, but for that I think I'd need a torch and an Annie. No, not an Annie, but a torch with nice res on it. Since my ring gives me some good resistances on lightning, I think. So 30% nasal, and we are 230. Then a 40 Geats, which would put us at 236. Sorry, I didn't press the button here. And some small charms, I guess, would do the trick. I'm running around to 120 most from... What's happening? Most from 3 socket helmet, and I found some nice boots. 30. Yeah, that's nice. Like rare boots, you can find some nice pairs, like with magic find and resistances, for example, or fast run walk, whatever you need. Also, yeah, it's like a common star to do like 3 open socket helmet and just put in 3 perfect topazes. Do you think Act 6 will come out? No, I don't think Act 6 will come out. I think that Diablo Immortal will come out, and they want people playing that because they can spend money on it. What is happening? I mean, first a 2-socket monarch, now 3-socket? This game is taunting me. I think they want people to transition over to Diablo Immortal and later on to Diablo 4 because there will be microtransactions in these games. And just from a like company standpoint, in terms of making money, doesn't seem likely to me that they will be making a whole new act, which is a lot of not only development costs but also game design and all that stuff. I can see them making like a new area where you get to with like a a portal. Like for example the Uber Tristram, like something else like that. That might be possible, but a whole act is too much. Kyle Siegel, you gotta get ready for work. Yeah, thank you. Have fun at work and maybe see you later or some other time. Thank you for stopping by. Hi Abby, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You told me Blade 3 was very good. Yeah, it is very good. I mean, I tested it a lot on PTR, even before the like attack rating changes. Now it feels even better. Just ripping through here. Have you already played Only Ladder? What's your character, Abby? Let's go. I'm doing 100 hunts here, which means it's a 100-minute stream, I guess. Roughly. I think a 2-hour stream seems fine. I don't know if I do it daily or something, but just getting into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Seeing some late free gameplay, maybe some nice drops if you're lucky. I mean, my luck yesterday was insane. Insane. I mean, I progressed like ahead, like weeks ahead. Like 3 high runes? Are you kidding me? No, what's happening? I couldn't. No, I already have 10 seconds on the timer. Somehow, I think I can do this and then just wait a few seconds because it's not fair if the timer was running, right? Okay, let's resume. Forgot about the possibility to pause the timer. Maybe I'd need that in the future. Nice thing here about using Cloak of Shadows is like the normal minion monsters here are just not moving at all. You're not close to them. But the uniques will come to you, so you can quickly dispose of them and get rid of like nasty auras and stuff. Hey Joey Dunson, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. You got a Burr rune from your first Mausoleum run last night at level 64. That's insane, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now you wanna build Blade Fury? Well, because of the Burr rune? Or because of what you saw here? What's your character right now? What's your character on 64? I mean... Mausoleum is an okay spot to farm. I mean, I think the density is just very, very low, but it's a safe area, I guess, because the mobs are very slow. So let me take a sip of water. You all should hydrate too. Playing a Blizzard sorcerer, that's a good start. Was looking for a Monarch in a Mausoleum. Yeah, I can see that. Like high level areas, they're capable of dropping those leader bases in hell. If you are able to, I recommend the cow level, but if you're 64, then it's a bit low, I guess. Ooh, 10 lightning resist, 25 poison damage. Let's put that in the stash for now. But yeah, Blizzard Souls is a great starter. I mean, if you don't mind like running Mephisto over and over, which isn't bad, you can get a lot of the starter gears. You can find your Shaco, you can find your Arachnid Smash, you can find your Skulders, your Viper Magi. I think this Focina is nothing worth picking up. So yeah, it's a very common starter character because it doesn't really need gear to get started, right? So, but I would recommend if you are still level 64 to get some levels first. Like maybe try to find a decent Bale run or Chaos run and get those skill points going. No, physical immune. Why? Yuck. Do we want to kill it? Or do we next game it? That is always the question. Let's give it a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Guess it's reasonable to like give it 5 seconds. Maybe you're at work too. Well, thanks for tuning in then. Especially if you're at work. This can just run it on the side, I guess. Your character is a melee assassin. Wow, that's bold. That is bold. How is it going with the melee assassin? Like, are you going like the Phoenix Strike route with this elemental damage, which is very nice? I mean, the thing you have to worry about, of course, is getting your charges up, so hitting your enemies. But then the elemental damage, I guess, is very good. But I guess there are other builds like Tiger Strike, Dragon Talon, or Dragon Tail. Always mix those two up. Definitely a challenging starter character right there for you. Claws of Thunder, Blades of Ice, Phoenix Strike, and Dragon Tail. It works well when I can survive, but it's kind of hard to get survivability on the area. Yeah, I can imagine, right? Running like max block. Platesin would be too easy, yeah. I mean, after the drops I got early, I'd say now it's very easy. But if you're running budget and want to farm Travincal early, it's not that easy. I mean, it's easier than a melee build for sure. Timer broski, did I miss it? Oh fuck. Thanks for reminding me, Hybrid Chucks. I mean, now we have like 2 runs in one, right? The average time might still be fine, I guess. Because we have to do a bonus run. Or is it 99 then? I cannot do it in my head. Need to train it so it becomes a habit, like muscle memory, right? And we are only at run 33, which means I did this process like 35 times yet. So there is still some training to do, some muscle memory to achieve. I think the timer has a possibility of doing it automated, but it might get you banned because it like reads the game files and stuff, so I don't want to do that. Be nice to bind it to like a controller button. Wow, a lot of flawless gems here. I don't need that. Oh, once I get a plague, I could simply swap over to Bladesin and coast from there. What's coast? What do you mean by coast? Maybe it was a mistypo. I did testing on PDR and on non-leather since everything was cheaper. Yeah, me too. I did a lot of testing on PDR. I mean, you probably seen my videos, maybe not, but I did a lot of testing there. And it worked out pretty well, like from budget to like this mid-range setup now. Which can clear Travincal also on players 3, but yeah, for the most part I don't want to go through the hassle to like, I don't know, find a magic find crew, because they would do some areas, I would do this area is very quick, and what do I do then? Just next game it. Do we pick up the light gauntlets though? Ooh, the spirit mask. Let's go. Oh, why? Nope. Ooh, there's another council member. Where have you been hiding? Coast is from there. Coast as in still waters and a swift wind. It's like a short break. Because I'm talking so much, I need to drink more. Yeah, I mean, Plague is also a very good weapon for your Phoenix Strike build, right? So, you can still run that. How's Blade Fury? It's great. It's been great. I mean, I don't know. I guess you're watching, right? Yeah, for me it has been exactly how I was planning it and how I was testing it. Like from the budget setup, like with double Husaros and a pattern in a claw, to like Natalia's set now. It's like, yeah, it works out really well. I mean, if you are on a budget, I highly recommend going with the Shadow Master, 20 points into that. It will help you a ton. But since we are on the mid-range setup already, we don't need it anymore. And of course I didn't like look at these things. Repair durability, wow, but no skills on it. So yeah, we started out with a budget, of course, because we were on leather. And we had like almost nothing. And then we just went from there. Like, yeah, I'm really liking it. And what I want to do is get a Chaos rune word. And for starters, run it with the Natalias. And later on, we will switch to something more high-end, I guess. But the Chaos rune word gives you Whirlwind, which is very fun. It's not ideal, because also you have to do it in a non-ethereal weapon. But with Blade Fury, you can use ethereal weapons to have more damage. Because Blade Fury will not diminish your durability. Only Blade Shield will, but you don't need to use that, right? But I want to have like a third skill to use and use Whirlwind when I have like low health monsters here, or like just want to have some fun. Also, you can like drop your Blade Sentinel trap and then Whirlwind into that, so they have like two whirly things there to deal damage, which is very fun. I feel like I have missed my run count again. Yes, I have 2 minutes on the last 2 runs. Well, there you go. Happens, right? Just bonus runs for us now. I mean, we'll still average out fine, right? Yeah. Abby, I figure I'll use full nets for survivability and plus skills, but go with weapon block instead of shield. Yeah, that's a good option. It's also what I will be doing. Again, if I get the Chaos rune word, we potentially have the currency to just make it, or just get the runes for it, but I need a good base. Like, if I do a rune word with an Om rune in it, I want a good base, and the good base would be something with +3 to Blade Sentinel or +3 to Blade Fury, which is very hard to find, and not many people, if any people pick that up and keep it because they think Blade Fury is garbage. So that will be hard to get. It would be the Dream Claw would be +3 to Blade Fury, +3 to Blade Sentinel. It's just bonkers. Coast is easy going. Plague will be fantastic for a full Nats build as well. So I could literally go anywhere with it. Yeah, that's also what I'm considering. Like if I don't, I mean, also for, I guess for Plague I also need a nice space, right? And even ethereal one if I want to. But I love the Plague rune, but especially because of the cleansing aura. So I hate being cursed. And it greatly helps with that. Man, I just heard the rune drop and it was just an odd rune. Damn, I'm only pressing every third run. I guess I'm really bad now that I'm talking so much. Let's concentrate again. People sleep on Blade Sentinel, and it's quite good for zoning out enemies in Dancing Farm. Yeah, I mean, it's decent. I'd say decent is the word I'm looking for. Since it has a 1 second next hit delay, it just can hit like every 1 second. But again, I like to throw it out at the beginning to get the monsters into hit recovery, so they don't approach me as fast. And it is just nice, and it comes back again and deals damage again, but I wouldn't stand there like casting multiple ones because of the 1 second casting delay, right? I wonder what happens if they get rid of the 1 second casting delay on it. Then it would be amazing. Because it just stack up a little bit of IS and get bursts of speed running and just get your Blade Sentinels out. It would be amazing. I guess then people would think of this build as an S tier build. Maybe. Also, I would love to see the attack rating bonus also applied to Blade Sentinel. Right now you have 10% attack rating bonus per point in Blade Fury for your Blade Fury skill. And I think it would do nice on the Blade Sentinel as well, because it has the same issue as Blade Fury with attack rating being too low. And just not hitting as much as you wanted to. If you go by that, people in general sleep on the Blade Fury assassin, I guess. For pits, Sentinel rips through enemies and you barely have to stop moving. Also consider non-F bases for Plague 2. My math comes to about a 500 damage loss using non-F, but you can use Blade Shield with it so it comes out in the wash. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I haven't tested Blade Shield like in a vacuum yet, like only using Blade Shield and seeing how it goes. But it seems to have decent damage. Like if you look at this now, if you use Blade Shield, it comes out to roughly 1350 damage, which is very nice. It also has, I think, a next hit delay of 1 second, so it's not hitting all the time if monsters are near. And usually monsters aren't that near with Blade Fury if you use Cloak of Shadows, but it's nice damage. So if you consider your main attack to be Blade Fury and nothing else, and Blade Sentinel, of course, okay, Blade Fury and Blade Sentinel, then you want to be using an ethereal weapon for sure. Because just look at this, I don't think they even come close to get hit by Blade Shield here, and I would love that 500 extra damage on my Blade Fury if it's really like that much of a difference. But if I teleport to them, then they get hit with Blade Shield. So different playstyles, and since I will be running like a hybrid with the Chaos Rune Word and a Whirlwind. Blade Shield is especially nice, because you will be close with the Whirlwind. Also, yeah, I agree that Blade Sinner rips through Act 1 monsters in general, because they are lower HP, right? And it's really nice when it one-shots enemies. As you can see here, it needs 2 shots. Okay, they are healing themselves. I hate them. Self-healing monsters. Yes, it's primarily useful when you're fighting larger groups, fast enemies like corner players. Yeah, that's right. Because one downside of this build is like you cannot do chaos very efficiently. I mean, I've been to chaos with it, but since a lot of our damage is coming from plus ED to demons, and cows are animal types, you just don't be as efficient. I mean, you can mow them down with Blade Fury, but it's like Blade Fury is a single target attack, right? Ah, I need to stop the run counter. Run counter. Damn it. Can't keep up. Wait a second. Anthony Matthew! Hey, welcome! Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. You have been watching my videos and they're really useful. Thanks! I appreciate that. It means a lot to me because that's what I'm aiming for. Just give you some value, give you some inspiration maybe. Just to play it maybe a little bit different, to test out some things. So thank you for that. Vicky, guys, don't forget to drop a like. Thank you. Yeah, that would be awesome. If you drop a like, I mean, really gets the like YouTube algorithm going. Man, I'm thirsty. Gotta have a pocket amp damage source for that. Yeah. I mean, I have Atmas, but the radius is so small. It would be nice to have a merc with Reaper's Toll, I guess. But for Travincal, he can't really survive, right? Augusto Committee, hey, thanks for stopping by and thanks for your question, which has not been asked yet. So, wouldn't it be nice to lay some of the traps that use corpse explosion? That would be nice. And it is a common strategy to spec into that, especially before they buffed Blade Fury and gave it synergies with the other Blade skills. People were playing Blade Fury Assassin with Death Sentry, which is a nice addition. Also, if you're going Whirlwind Assassin, then most people spec into Death Sentry as well. For me personally, I don't like to lay traps as much beforehand. I want to like focus on the blade skills because there are plenty enough. But I guess if you want to run cows, it would be a really nice help to clean that up. I would need to test that out. And where you're getting the points from, right? You can like get them out of Venom, for example, because you don't really need Venom that much, not adding that much damage, not as much as it says, because it's a weird calculation. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. Jonathan Quintana, what budget bar did you use for Travins? I have not used any barbarian, but if you ask me what budget barbarian would be useful or you can use for Travins, I personally would recommend the Singer barbarian going Warcry. There is also the possibility to do a Berserk Barbarian in a budget for Trav runs. I might be just bad at Barbarian, but I couldn't make it work. Guess you need an Oath, but an Oath is also a Mal rune, so I don't know. But a Singer Barbarian can do it in a budget because you can just get 2 spirits, a smoke, body armor for the resistances and stuff, and you should be fine. Also an insight for your mercenary, which helps to survive. Which helps with your mana. Like Barbarian is like maybe the hardest to do this in a budget. God damn it, those physical immunes, right? And I haven't reset my run counter again. Guys, you need to say something. Run counters running and running. Wait. So mathematically, I should just next run it for the ones that I missed, right? So it averages out again. Let's do that after this run. I think we did it like 3 times. That we had 2 runs in 1 count. But that would just kill our fastest run then. Damn it. Choices. Let's see here. Abbey. Less raiders and expensive. Oh, a rare shaker. It's an expensive but next best item. I'd also consider Lawbringer. 20% Decrepify, removing. What's happening here? Why does it take so long to do those? Lawbringer, 20% Decrepify and removing all pistol resistance from under is pretty fantastic too. Yeah, Lawbringer is a great budget weapon, I tell you. So you can use that. You can also go like Stony Tombs with that. And you have a nice clearing speed. Because you have very high damage to undeads. Also, you can run a Voice of Reason, which is also very underused weapon, which has a very high damage to demons and undeads, and a Frozen Orb on striking. Gappack, hey, thanks for stopping by. Could you give your opinion which would be better on budget gear, Summoner Necro or Poison Necro? I saw your vids and they're great. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for supporting by watching my videos. I really appreciate it. What would be better on a budget gear? I mean, it depends on what you consider budget. I'd say the Summoner in cow levels, especially. Not for Travincal. Like, if you want to go Travincal early, then I would say the Poison Necromancer, but it's pretty hard to do. But it's doable. But for a Summoner, I don't think it's quite as doable. But a Summoner is very good. It can do cows in hell naked. Just need to give your Mercenary a decent weapon and get that kills going. Oh, this is not bad. And try to get like 3 pieces of Trank Ools, like maybe the glove and the belt, and then the shield is very important, because with 3 pieces the shield gets the bonus to minus poison resistance on enemies, and that will get your poison necro going. Like, this will be a huge damage bonus for doing cows, for doing Travincal. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for asking. Icky, what about a Phoenix Strike build? Yeah, what about it? It's great, but it's also a melee build which suffers from needing to hit the enemies, suffers from running enemies. But in general, it's great. I really, really enjoyed it. I tested a lot of it. It was like the first 10 videos I made 3 months ago. It can be a bit clunky since you always need to like get some charges, release them, get charges, release, charges, release. But it's also fun to play in a challenging way. So not too challenging. It's like not on a like melee barbarian level, since it has a lot of elemental damage and you never run into any immunes that you can't handle. But it's just challenging in a gameplay sense, like what to do, what charges to use, what charge up skill to use. Like, do you use Claws of Thunder now? Do you use Phoenix Strike? Which finisher to use? When do you use all your charges? When do you just use your third charge and then charge up again? Like, there's so much variety in it, and you can adjust your playstyle on the fly depending on what monsters you're facing. Oh. Sorry, Abby. I missed that. I was completely in the zone here. Also, I'm not pressing my run counter, so as you can see, I'm not really handling that too well. It's also new for me. Like the run counter, the live streaming, the answering questions, the keeping of items, but the next one I find you can have, no problem. I will think of your Phoenix Strike Assassin build now. Maybe I find a Bartox for you, that would be great, right? Let's just keep in mind our fastest run boss. For the egg, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because that's the ones that we all skipped. Now we're averaging out 1 minute again, which is the real time.
Hello.
I will find something for you, Abby. Don't you worry. Yeah, they had like 3 Claws of Thunder on them, right? Damn. My bad. It's funny how I only use Phoenix Strike to rain meteors down on light immunes with high core breath. Yeah, that's exactly. Ooh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Finally, some laying on hands. Yeah, it's like Meteor is like really high damage on a Phoenix Strike Assassin, but it takes this like 1 or 1.5 seconds for the Meteor to come down.
Greetings.
Laying on hands. Anybody need that?
Not here.
Guess I can still sell them for a decent price, but I don't mind. I mean, can be very, very good. Capac, I need to see you a bit about this build. Looks really cool and safe. Current gear is mid or high? Current gear is mid-range. I can show it again after this run to you. It's no problem. Ah, they are split out so much. That's unfortunate. Sometimes you can just throw your Blade Breeze through those pillars, and sometimes you can't. Also, those Water Watchers are really annoying. So, let's see. Let's get over the gear. And those loading screens, man. Was it here? Take a sip. Wait. Come on. I don't even know how many people tuned in here. Where is it? Thanks for all that are watching. Here, let's go over the gear. We are at run 56. I have a Natalia's, full Natalia's. I have an F rune in it for more minus target defense. I have Natalia's Totem with a perfect topaz for magic find. I have Atmoscara for the amp damage proc, also a nice bonus to attack rating. I have a Rhyme and a Bone Shield. I have Natalia's Shadow with 3 perfect topazes for better magic find. Natalia's Boots, a rare ring with lightning resist. Telrasha's Belt, 14% MF. Ravenfrost, laying on hands. What are those? Nothing. Resistance charm, just the assortments of magic find, plus life, resistance charms, attack rating, all that we just found. Agites, we found that as well from Travincal. Yeah, a little bit fast hit recovery. I think we have the like 15 HR breakpoint or something. What was it again? 15, yeah, 7 frames. So I would consider this a mid-range setup. I mean, we don't have anything too fancy. Guess Natalia's Mark is the most expensive one now at early ladder start, since it's a very rare to find item. But it's not very valuable because generally this set is not considered that good, but it serves our purpose very well since it's a very safe build with 50 all res, with 30% damage reduction, 15 magic damage reduction. So I leave it to you to just call this mid-range or not. It's definitely not high-end. If you are on non-ladder, this would be considered budget. On the offhand, this might be high-end because we rolled a 5-6-4 CTA, which is very nice, and the Spirit Monarch here. But you don't need that. It's just because we can, right? You don't really need it. Yeah, but can also, yeah, you can look up my videos. I have like a budget version, I have like a mid-range version, I have like a Players 8 Blade Fury Assassin version taking on Chaos Sanctuary on Players 8. So there's a variety, there's a progression. There's also a weapon progression video out there for me. So check that out. Abby, it's awfully slow, but that's enough time to stack the damage. The average damage is where it shines though, since it can facing enemies with enough. Yeah, I really like I don't know if you have seen my video, and that was one of the early ones without commentary from the Phoenix Strike Assassin doing Chaos and getting 3 charges and releasing them all with Dragon Talon, I think it is, the one with the kicks. So you release all charges at once, and you have like freezing the enemies with the Frost Nova. You have like the damage from the lightning, and then the meteor with the afterburn damage, which just gets rid of the rest of the cores that are still standing. So that was very nice. Okay, so let's do more runs. We are going to 100 runs today, at least for the stream, just to test it out, to feel it out. If you guys like that content, please leave a like, because then it shows me that you want more of that, and I will be doing, yeah, more of that, more live streams. I just do that because, yeah, the feedback is positive. Like you want to see that, and then I'm doing more of that. So let's get going. Yeah, just watch the videos, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm in the comments, or if I'm live, just ask them here. I'm really happy to answer your questions if I can. I don't pretend to know everything, but I did, especially on the Blade Fury Assassin stuff, did some research and tested out a lot of things. Also, since we are still like in a build that is considered, well, I won't say bad, but it's not like, I'd say it's underrated. Let's say that. The gear that you're looking for is very cheap, right? Because nobody like wants that. Like for example, Natalia said, I bet you can get the whole set on non-leather for like a pole rune or something. I don't know, or maybe for free. Gappack, you are playing on PC using console pad? Yes, I am. I am using an Xbox One controller, a wireless one. I can also switch to mouse and keyboard, but I really like to play it that way. I always thought that it's better to play Blade Fury with a controller because you can just hold down your Blade Fury attack and it will just like shoot out blades all the time. And it wasn't like that fluid on mouse and keyboard, but I think they fixed that on the last patch. Like it was the fix where it said like spells don't stop casting if the monster is dead or something like that, because that happened with Blade Fury and that was a little annoying. Because at the start of Blade Fury you have this like 1 second wind up time until it goes off, and if you need to like do that over and over again, it's very annoying, right? But I believe they fixed it because I was playing around with mouse keyboard a bit. Since I also play with mouse and keyboard to like sort my inventory and stuff, because with controller it's just, yeah, it's just not as precise and as good. So if you use like your, let's just try this for one run, right? So let's do like mouse and keyboard. Why not? As you can see, I have the hotkey bar set up here, and you can see all my hotkeys. And I have like quick cast on. And let's swap to here. Let's get the ode. The mouse and keyboard is not bad at all. And then I can just stand here and press X, which is my Blade Fury, and just aim with the mouse, and I should be always shooting, right? The thing only is that, as you can see, I don't see the health bars of the monsters anymore. Because for that I need to go on the monster and then cast. But after that, if I just mouse over them, I don't see them. So it seems like I'm casting through the death though, which is nice. You can just do some runs on mouse and keyboard, I guess. But yeah, since I'm also playing on Xbox from time to time, which is if you're playing online cross progression, I'm very used to the controller. Like, if I use my left mouse click to use Blade Fury, then it just stops when the monster is dead, right? But if you use quick cast, and like I'm using here the X button, it works fine. So keep that in mind. You might want to go quick cast with that skill. Hello? I was missing like a lot there. Is there someone inside still? Nope. Oh, there is! Like if there's only one monster, I can just hold my mouse down. What the fuck is happening? Why is there always this spam? I don't know why there's this. Like, also in my videos, I have like always these 1 or 2 comments, which is spam. I don't know what. Could be that my keyboard is not registering when I hold the button sometimes. As I get these ghost inputs that make me fire one blade and then stop. Yeah, it's sometimes really strange, and I get that it's also frustrating and not fun to play like that. So, but I hadn't had like real bad inputs in a while with Blade Fury, even on keyboard and mouse. So, thought they fixed it most of it. Could be your keyboard, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Let's concentrate again and get this going. 63 runs in. Nothing particularly great dropped yet, but again, 63 runs is like nothing in the grand scheme. And I can't have always the luck I had yesterday, right? We found laying on hands, which is nice. Ooh, those Atmos procs, wow. Wow. Might be our fastest run. 46 seconds, wow. This settles it though. Your gear is bargain basement stuff and you're easily doing Trav runs. So I might respect martial arts, and my gal and I are just getting to Act 3. Yeah, I mean... you might... I don't know which video it was. I mean, you can check out my second live stream of day 1 of Leather, which shows some of my stuff then and my budget gear and what I did first. Like I did farm countess for an rune to get my duress armor, and also at the video for highlights day 2 leather, if you want to check that out. I'm showing where I am at that point, and I already have Natalia set there, but I'm also showing a Travincal run with my budget gear, and it's not that different. So especially if you still spec into Shadow Master, you have no problems there if you are aware of the dangers of like conviction aura and stuff. But for the most part, it goes pretty well in the budget. I mean, I did it, and there's proof of it. So it's all out there. It's like I had nothing to hide, right? There was nothing that I did before this. I spec'd into Blade Fury from the beginning, and I did some contest runs, and I did some Travincal runs. The only thing I distinctly remember that I got was like Thesaurus boots. So I had Thesaurus belt and boots, which really helps with the attack rating. But I mean, I guess if you go like on Tradery or something and look that up, you can get that for like a perfect gem or something. It's not like impossible to get or even find. Or like Angelic's ring and amulet, which also gives the attack rating bonus. Or even Cleglaw's shield and gloves, which also gives attack rating bonus. You can even run Cleglaw's full set, which is also nice because there's a high deadly strike and crushing blow on it. And there are so many options to get this build going even in a budget. There's another monarch here. Ethereal, nothing to it. And I guess I did just 3 runs without pressing run count. I really need to get better at that. Cheeky, you got the Natalia's build quickly. I have no piece of it. I'm on nightmare level. Yeah, I mean, whoops. Nah, whatever. The weapon is super rare, like super rare. The armor is also elite base, I believe. Yeah, it's elite base, so it only drops in hell. And I think the boots, the helmet, the boots definitely can drop on like nightmare. The helmet, I'm not sure. Help me out here.
Yes.
Oh wow, you have full Natalia set ready, Abby? That's huge, man. That's really, really huge. And you, I mean, yeah, you can, if you want to, you can rock the blade for your assassin, of course. Where did you find the weapon though? Or did you trade it? Ooh, Lam rune, highest rune so far. Let's go. Anyone need a Lam rune? I swear, sometimes loading times are longer, sometimes quicker. You traded for it. I mean, not gonna ask further if you put it in quotation marks, but it's a great set. It's a great underrated set for specific purposes, I guess. I mean, for traps and it's like, it's not great, so I get that. Come on, Stone Skin, physical immune, just get out of my way, will you? 1, 2, 3, 4, and it procced. Ah! Sometimes I swear, man, they just like go behind walls to mess with me. Earlier, all of it is cheap. Nobody's playing an assassin of all things except key runners, and they don't want nets. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I got it like on day 2, and if you saw my video, I traded pretty high rune for it. I traded a wax rune for it, which I got from the Teresha's amulet. Gosh damn it! Why is this spam in the chat? I don't understand. So annoying. Why is this here? Get out of here. Uh-oh. I hope it's deleted now and banned or something. $29 more rounds. Or is it 30? Who knows?
Yes.
I need to look it up how you can, like, I don't know, Oh, the spam is not happening. I hope somehow you can block it beforehand. Well, you can only wear full Natalias at 79, right? Like, the weapon is that high of a requirement. So you have 2 more levels. Let's go.
Good day.
So fastest time is not right, of course. We had like 48, 46 seconds, I think was the fastest. But the average seems like really solid now. Even with like selling things and stuff. Son of a... Ooh, he already got the curse. Let's go. This knight's not so. Another laying on hands? Anybody need those? No! My game crashed. Hope it's not rolled back or something. What are laying on hands worth on tradery? Laying off hands. I always say on hands. Pole rune, co rune, lem rune, fall rune. So nothing basically. I mean, I paid a pole rune for them, but I needed them like day 1. Oh yeah. Also, Abby, if you want to go Travincal, laying on hands, laying off hands is very, very important. But you can have one for me if you don't have them. I mean, I have now 2 in my stash, so. Hey, sir. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Add need attack to your rotation. Well, you think? I mean, it's doable, but like, I need to walk up there and. What am I doing with all the keys? I don't need them. And yeah, I mean, the time I need to walk up to need attack is like 2 or 3 more council runs, which I'd rather do. So far I don't really have a rotation. I'm just doing the same thing over and over. I also want to do some bail runs later, I guess. I want to hit like more levels. So I'm already geared, and even the gear that I want, aside from the really high-end gear, I could already have potentially. There is a decent base. So yeah, Abby, let me tell you. Oh my god, I'm really tired. Let me know if you need laying of hands. I can give it to you. I have 2 spares. If you have cold hands, I have some gloves for you. No, physical immune. There you go. No, don't heal him. Wait, isn't there another one? Ah! Oh, of course. Pressed on normal. So, 25 more runs, boys and girls. Maybe we can get something nice. Whoopa. Okay, the pit is my favorite farming spot. Yeah, the pit is very nice. I personally like the archers and the death animation, which sounds a bit morbid, but like very well done, and they just fall over pretty quickly. They have such low HP. Another monarch shield. What is going on, man? Where's my J-mod then? You know what? You know what we're gonna do? Game just wants me to. Game just wants me to keep the monarch and re-roll them with perfect gems, I tell you. Let's just do that at some point. Don't know what to do with perfect gems anyways. Zur, I keep a lacerator on my switch break immunes. I think Kylot is a better overall. Yeah, I mean... It is. In a, like... In another setup. And if I have a mercenary with... Reaper's Toll, for example, or as you said, like a lacerator in the second weapon slot, then of course. Highloads is like the amulet. Yeah, the Crabify is also able to break it, that's true. So I'm saying if you have a mercenary that is able to survive, you can also put a Reaper's Toll in your second weapon slot. The damage will not be that great, but you just use it until it procs the Crabify, right?
Yes.
Highlights is expensive, yeah, right now, I guess, on Star of Ladder. Later on, it's not that expensive, I think. Like an rune or something. But now it might be expensive. But the Lacerator also is expensive, I guess, because people are playing throw barbs. Maybe. Not even sure. I mean, they all want the gear first, right? But Lacerator is like one of the best weapons for throw barb as well, especially ethereal. One, two, three, four, five. See ya! I'm gonna bother. If it's not proccing, it's not proccing, right? Rather next game it, and I can have skip one.
Not in town.
Last Raider's problem is that it make enemies run away. Sometimes that is true, and that can be annoying. It's not a problem per se for the throw barb, and as we are ranged here, it seems to not be a problem, but as for the Blade Fury Assassin, position is key, since the throwing is more static than you might think, and not as fast maybe as a full deck on highest throw barb. It's annoying if they run away, or like run from left to right. But yeah, there are options. I mean, I really like a Reaper's Toll merc. Get him might, which also helps our damage. And he just survives very well with Reaper's Toll because it has so much lifesteal on it. Considering full nuts, I would focus on High Lords and also Lance Guard as a shield for additional crit. Yeah, I have Lance Guard. I have Lance Guard in my stash. I'm not using it because I want the additional magic find from the Rhyme Shield. But it is a good option, and you can also socket it with, I guess, an East Rune if you want magic find. Does it give magic find or shield? It should be, yeah. Or a jewel with magic find, or if you want more damage with enhanced damage. I have a nice jewel for that in my stash. Could do that. Maybe for bail running. Yeah, but deadly. Lance Guard is the only shield with deadly strike on it, right? But where's your like amp damage and stuff coming from then? How do you break physical immunes without Atmos?
Hello.
What's your plan? What's your plan with that? Man, 82 runs and we haven't found a lot. Come on. Why is this happening? You fucking... I can't just block it for 300 seconds? Why? I want to block it forever. I know if you guys see that spam. I hope you not, but I guess so. Lance Garrivan is, yeah, that's cray cray, right? I'm a sucker for magic find though. Just love some basic MF, like I don't know, like 200 or something like that. 250 feels nice. It just makes such a huge difference compared to 0 MF. Those bots are silly, they must be remade, they start light traps like all the other bots, yeah. It's like... guess
I can't carry anymore.
that's why people don't stream on YouTube, or... I've never seen that on Twitch at least. Sanders gloves. Oh, we are stacked on gold, man. I need to gamble soon. What would you gamble though? I mean,
Not in
circlets is like always the obvious choice, but last time I gambled rings because I wanted a nice rare ring and I still need like a nasal and stuff. Ugh, I'm so full of gold. Don't really need a circlet though. I'd rather gamble for something I need. That's what I was thinking. So, ring. Yeah, our average time like sits around 1 minute, 1 second, which is pretty nice. It was what I was expecting. Like after doing a lot of these runs already, I never like stopped the time. I don't even know what I keep here. Sixteen more runs and then we will call it for today in terms of live stream. Is this a unique one? Oh, I think it's yellow, right? Yeah, it's definitely yellow. Spike shield. This would have been light lance guard if it were unique. I don't think I can ever beat my luck that I had yesterday, man. 3 high runes. Insane. Also the nice CTA roll. F head striker, which is basically another high rune there. Oof. Juicy, juicy drops. Maybe I pay for that today. Maybe. But no worries. Still fun. Still getting XP again also. Wonder if this is better than Bale running. Not in terms of XP, but in terms of like farming and getting XP. Yeah, in terms of drops, it has gotten it has gotten a bit stale. But no worries. Let's go. No, what's happening? My controller is doing weird things sometimes. A rare dust crowd. No, I pressed a nightmare. Silly me. Ooh, they really lowered the times in between games that you can create. Servers must be okay now. Yeah, my controller is like acting up a bit. Alright. Ooh, yellow claws. Come on. Alright, here we go. Last 10 runs. Last 10 runs of the stream. Maybe we find something good. Here goes hoping. It's fun watching Blade 3 gameplay, and you're one of the only streamers who bought us. But work is getting a little busy. I hope you have a lovely day. I'm gonna get back out. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm really appreciate you stopping by, despite you having to work. So don't worry. Thank you, and have fun at work. And see you next time. Just chilling here, doing sub 1 minute Travincal runs on my C tier build. Something like that. Personally, it's my S tier build though.
Hello.
Thank you, Abby. Appreciate it. Bye bye. Bye, Icky. If that means you're leaving too. Not sure. Also appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. Oh, going before I'm like finishing my last 10 runs. Oricated mail? Wait, just for Natalia's. Woo! Let's go. Kinda finding the full set after I bought it. Let's see how many open sockets we get. It's really only good and worth it if you get 3 sockets, right? Oh, Icky, thank you! Thank you for the wishes for my new work, yeah. It's been great today and really looking forward to it. It's also, again, was exhausting, but get used to it, I guess. 2 open sockets. So if anyone needs a Natalia's Shadow, I can gift it to you, no problem. Happy to. So if you want to make a Blade Fury Assassin with a full Nats build, there we go. Hey, get back! Thanks for stopping by and thanks for your questions anytime. Hope to see you again. And have a good one. Seems like you guys really don't want to see the end of the 100 runs. Or maybe it was just time luck. That you don't have any time anymore. So no worries, I mean, you can still catch it afterwards, of course. It will be up on YouTube automatically, which I really like. We are reaching gold caps soon, so this comes in really good here. Guess I'll do some gambling on the stream before calling it. Just need to think about what I'm gambling though. What do you guys think? While that they're still here, what should I gamble? Is it the circlets? Is it the rings? I don't know. Kinda wanna gamble the rings and just get an SOJ and be like, what? That would be awesome. Last 5 runs. And again, like, you can expect something good, like a high rune to drop if you like doing 1000 runs. So it's not uncommon for 100 runs to like not drop anything, but it was a bit of a dry spell so far. And at least give me like a decent unique. Whoa, what's happening? Those are some nasty enchants, man. But even with that mid-range gear, you have to be on the lookout sometimes. Oh, there's also conviction aura, of course. Come on. Oh, he has the curse. Let's go. Even with the curse, the damage is not that high, unfortunately. Wasn't there another council member? Four more rounds, let's go! And yeah, fastest time is 0 here, but we landed on like 46, 48 seconds, something like that on the fastest run. But the average pretty much shows that we are at a good 1 minute, 1 second. And for the next time, I want to get that under 1 minute. So I want to tweak the build a bit, maybe add some damage if I can, not sure where yet. And we could go like more damage if we get the topazes out and get like ED jewels in. We could also try going with the Lance Guard for 20% more deadly strike instead of the Rhyme Shield. We still have cannot be frozen on the Raven Frost. We just lose 25 magic fine, which I don't love. I don't love losing it. But if it gets us like, if it shaves off like 1 or 2 seconds per run, it might be worth it, right? It's like a numbers game. Then I can say I have sub 1 minute runs. Yay! It's really nice to plan around, like, wanna do 100 runs? Yeah, it's 100 minutes roughly. It's like sub 2 hours. It's not too bad. Could even... Because if I like train with mouse and keyboard, I can shave off some seconds at shopping and like getting here. Like this already is like 20 seconds just getting here. No! Physically immune. Uh-oh. And the conviction. Oh. Get the conviction aura out of here. All these spiderweb sashes that cannot get unique, unfortunately. 21, 22, there it is. What's up, Bill? On the floor. 99 rats. To all of you that been here and that are here right now, thank you for coming by, for watching me doing these runs. I will be doing more in the future. What's up with my... Oh, a Shaco, I need a unique one though. I will be doing more runs like this in the future. This was like the first test run with the run counter. Oh, have I missed one? Hey Rory Chamber, thanks for stopping by. No, usually I check small chunks. I might have missed it. I mean, I am pretty tired and not concentrating much. Hey, a foul rune, which might be the highest rune we got in 100 runs, which is decent. Let's do one more bonus round. It's always the last round that drops something, right? Yeah, no, I am checking small trumps. I must have missed it. That's too bad, but it happens. A lot of stuff on the floor. Everything like bluish color. For the most part. Yeah, but I will be doing more runs in the future. I'm planning to stream them. I won't be streaming like everything I do. But if there are some highlights when I'm not streaming, then I will be recording the highlights and make a video out of that. Just to keep you posted on my journey here. Come on. Why are you blocking everything? 21, 22. 23, 24. I mean, it's the bonus run. Let's just... give me a second, I will show off my gear. Okay, so let's do this and this. Let's go back to town. Alright, so let's see. What did we find today? I should put this all in the one stash, but we found 2 laying on hands. We found a Fel rune and a Lum rune. And Natalia's Shadow, which was nice because this is an Elite base, which is always nice to see in a set or unique variant. Other than that, I don't recall anything like good, right? Yeah. But going over the gear, I have Natalia's mark. I have the full Natalia set with an F rune here, socketed for minus 25% target defense, which helps with uniques and bosses, because ignores target's defense does not work on them, and minus defense works half on them, like 12.5%. Also have, of course, Natalia's helmet with a perfect topaz in it, 3 perfect topazes in the body armor. I have Atma's Scarab to get that amp damage proc to break physical immunes. I have a Rhyme Shield and Natalia's Boots, a rare ring with lightning resist and +2 life and attack rating. Telrasha's Spell for the magic find. I'd love to find a gold wrap, for example, for more magic find, or a string of ears for more survivability. But this is fine. It also gives us 20 dexterity, which is also more damage for us. A Raven Frost, a Laying of Hands, which is very, very nice against those Trav, because against the Trav council because of the high fire resist and the damage to demons. Then for the charms, fire resist, cold resist, I'm not going over everything. Just different resistance, plus life, magic find, attack rating, charms, faster run walk, a Geats with 35% magic find, fast hit recovery. Yeah, just like different things. On the second weapon slot, we have a call to arms with 5/6/4 roll and a spirit monarch shield. And for the advanced stats, you can see them here. 201% magic find and all the other good stuff. I just leave that open, but I take a sip of water. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the gear. As you can see, we have very high damage. Not even factoring in the plus ED to demons. Okay, before I end the stream, let's gamble, shall we? Let's clear our inventory of all this stuff here. And I have a edge for minus 15% on vendor prices. Also, where's my Geats? And let's gamble on rings. This will be a buttload of rings. Buttload. I'm basically looking for a nice, maybe even dual leech ring. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Lex MG, by the way, nice for stopping by and thanks for asking questions. Nice, I made a poison Jabberson, but not very happy with it. I would think I would clear more content with budget gear. But where are you farming at and what level are you? Like, if you're on budget gear, what gets the poison Jefferson more? Yeah, I mean, okay, you'd only need 40 points of skills, I guess, for the max damage in terms of skills. And your Valkyrie tanks all the rest, right? But where are you farming? And should be fine for the most part. I feel like doing Travincal. But it might not be the fastest, but it is very safe. So there's your trade-off, right? Ooh. 31 to life, 12 all res? I want to keep that. It seems like good stuff. You know what? Let's do some circlets. Those are more fun. Coronet? Nah. I'm around the 17k damage, only need like spirit, maybe a plus skill ME. Yeah, that sounds decent, right? We can get some triangle gloves or something. Like they would be good. Well, I'm looking for a circlet, right? Hey, Oversky, thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. Hey, I'm playing Tiger Strike Dragontail. Do you have spot you recommend to farm? Ooh. That's a good question. I personally I never played it. I think once I tested it and see how it goes, but the place to farm. I mean, I'm not sure if you're able to farm Travincal, right? You'd need like a lot of resistance and stuff. You can try and go in like with the Cloak of Shadows. Make sure they always have Cloak of Shadows on them, and then. But your fire damage might be pretty low because of immunity. I'm not sure. Guess you can farm Eldritch and Shank for a start. But that's tough. Every melee build like is very tough at the start to be like efficient. I have to clarify Merc if he doesn't die. Well, yeah, that's not. You already have a Reaper's Toll. That's nice. Or do you have like a Lawbringer Merc? But I guess they die at the council, right? Why am I only seeing Coronets? Is it the same? I guess, right? Oh, there's the circlet. What is happening? Yeah. Sorry, I can't really say. I don't have much experience in like the Tiger Strike Dragon Tail Assassin, but I imagine it would be very hard since it's a melee build, right? I didn't think of Dark Shadow? What do you mean? Cloak of Shadows. Yeah. No, use Cloak of Shadows whenever you can. I'm telling you, it's like the best skill. Just look at it. It's level 3, 20 yards, so it's always like the whole screen. All that you see will be affected by it. Do keep in mind that like unique monsters will not be affected by the blindness, so they will still see you, but they still have reduced defense. And this makes it so that you have more defense, so it's harder to hit you, but the enemies have lower defense, which means you will be able to hit them more often, but more importantly, most of them will be very passive. So, like on the Travincal Council, all the minion council members will be blind and they will not cast Hydras and they will not heal each other or not heal like the other uniques. So, for the Blade Fury Assassin and also I presume for melee builds, which are single targeted damage specs, they can just kill the council one by one since they are not healing each other if you're using Cloak of Shadows. So it's a great tool. You should get used to using it. Since it's a bit strange, it has a casting delay, which is the same as the duration. It's not saying it here, but you can only recast it after the duration is over. So keep that in mind. You have to like kind of feel it out. Like if the duration is over, you cast it again. To not get overwhelmed when it's over. I hope I make sense. I hope I brought the point across. Lex MG, maybe you need to level them. Yeah, I mean levels always help, right? And 75 is not that high that you are like needing like tons of hours to get a level. I think 85 is a good goal to shoot for. Oversky, thanks for the tips. I can actually. Come on, why is there a lot of spam again? Wait a second. No, stop. I blocked that. Can I like kick? I can't. No, doesn't work. Sorry, Oversky. Thanks for the tips. I can actually do it if I played a bit safe in Cloak of Shadow. I do some Travincal, I do then. Yeah, I just try it out. For Travincal, you might want to run Fade if your resistances are not high enough yet, because you need a lot of fire resistance and other stuff because of the uniques that are cold and lightning channel and stuff. But Fade again makes it so that you're not attacking as fast as with Burst of Speed, so that's why it's difficult on a melee build. Like with Blade Fury, you don't need Burst of Speed because the Blade Fury attack speed is always the same. It is not dependent on attack speed. Just test around. I mean, you can always like do some other areas like level area 85, like maybe Arachnid's Lair, or do some Pindle. Not Pindle maybe, but maybe some Eldritch and Shank runs for starts. Why are there so many coronets? I don't understand. Ooh. Is this even good? I don't think so. Good lightning skills. I mean, there is a reason why most people don't play like those heavy melee builds at the start because it's just so hard without gear to make them work like an efficient level. I mean, not everything has to be efficient, that's not what I'm saying, but like it's a lot more challenging and it's a lot of fun just playing through the game like that. But in terms of farming, you might want to consider respecking for like a time until you get some gear. Garbo, this seems... But it's not. Ah, there we go. No! Can I buy some circuits, please, and not coronas? Oh, Sky, yes, it's definitely a challenge. You have any tips for merc survival? What merc are you running, though? It depends on what you have, right? I mean, generally, of course, you always look at resistances for the mercenary. Let's see, it's one of the things that lets him survive, and then life. Like, if resistances are covered, you can look at something like just like a 4-socketed armor and put perfect topazes in it, or even like a rel rune or an ort rune to give more resistances. It definitely helps a ton. Like, I don't know if you have seen my video on all my live streams on like hardcore assassin. I rocked a Act 3 Fire Mercenary because he gives enchant, which helps with attack rating. And luckily I found a Griswold's armor, which has 3 open sockets, a lot of defense, right? So I put in 3 perfect rubies in it and called it a day. It was very nice. But again, generally speaking, I mean, you could even shop for a 4-socketed armor with plus life on it from, I think it's in Hell Farah Act 2. Also Hell Charsi can have it, so you can look out for that and just put in resistances in it or life. Let's keep that. Oh. Using a gold skin, Tal Russia Helmet Reaper's Toll. Gold skin, let me see. I know what you mean, but I don't know what stats it has. Gold skin. Well, 35 all res is nice, but the rest of the stats are like, whatever, right? But Taraja's mask and the Reaper's Toll are great. That's a lot of like I need to like compute what I'm seeing here and also talking. It's a lot of life leech. What you can do is like go, if you don't have the Lem rune, go for Countess in Hell and just farm her until you get a Lem rune and make a Treachery in a 3-socket body armor, which is very nice because of the attack speed, which makes the mercenary attack more and life leech more. And also when Fate procs, which it does fairly often, he has a big boost to resistances and damage reduction, right? This is like the standard go-to armor for budget mercenaries. This is nice for pre-buffing. Funny. Ooh. Not even bad. Oof. Why to the curses? Whoops. To the paladin skill levels. That's funny. Alright, wow, this is not bad either. I mean, I can just put them in the Discord and see if someone like needs them for now. I don't think I want to sell them though. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put them in here. There's a lot of work. Oh, also this ring, right? I think I lost this one. I could trade for a Lemrune, I think. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, that's always a possibility, but yeah, as I said, like treachery is really good. But don't expect like the mercenary to survive like Travincal, right? Because Travincal is so hard because of the Hydras. The Hydras do like adjusted damage to players, but like because of like PvP and stuff, they adjusted that. But not for the mercenary. The mercenary will take the full damage, and the only thing that lets him survive is like something like a guardian angel, so he can get even more fire resistance, and maybe a Kira's guardian to counteract a conviction aura. But other than that, it's like super hard. You can, yeah, maybe give him potions, but guess you'd need rejuice then. Hey B, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, I will be calling it now. We did 101 runs. And then we did some gambling, but nothing really great. These are the circlets that I got from it. Might be good for someone starting out, so I will guess I will give them. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, for stopping by, for asking questions, for being here with me. We will be doing more of these in the future, maybe even longer runs than that. I'm pretty beat today. I just started out my new job today, but I wanted to do some live streaming and test out the new run counter. We had an average time of 1 minute per run, which is great stuff. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Good luck, have fun, and goodbye.